we start off designing curriculum, we want to think about unit planning. Regardless of which kind of unit planning format you're going to use, we're going to think about these two levels. The why are we teaching this material to the students? And the what are we teaching to the students? So keeping those two frames in mind, we can start thinking about what curriculum tools or what curriculum techniques are we going to bring into our design so that our unit plans have all of these elements in a way that's very clear. Two additional elements that we want to think about when we're unit planning are the standards and the evidence or assessment. And the evidence or the assessment being what we are agreeing is evidence that the child can do, that expectation. So in basic unit planning, we have something that embraces the why, something that embraces the what, something that gives us the expectation or standard, something that shows us the evidence, how it is done. As we're working through the internal alignment of a unit plan, one technique that we have been using successfully is called the alphanumeric. And the alphanumeric focuses on looking at the content and the skills, and the relationship between them. So if I were a science teacher and I were doing something on biology, I might have a heading in my content, an A, let's make it the A. A, cellular biology. And then the bullets underneath that might be plant cells, animal cells. I'm going to have that same heading, A, cellular biology. But now I need to list what the students do. A1, they might list the characteristics of a cell. Using a structure like the alphanumeric says, you know what, all of these bullets connect to, in some form, any and or all or one of these skills. It's called a loose alignment through an alphanumeric. One of the ways that some faculty do that is they focus on color coding. So for example, I could color code my enduring understandings with the essential questions that actually go with them. A blue and a blue with a green and a green. Similarly, I can go down to content and skills, and faculty will color code the blue with the blue and the red with the red. Find where we are actually overtly teaching and assessing a given standard. When we're working with unit plans to try and maximize their alignment or internal alignment, we use a tool that we refer to as diamonds of alignment. What the diamonds of alignment refer to is the relationship between the standards and the why, or the essential questions and the big ideas. Those four parts, the relationship between standards, enduring understandings, essential questions, and assessment, can be pictured as a four-part, if we put the standards at the top of the unit and the assessment evidence lower in the unit. We tend to list enduring understandings and essential questions next to each other to show that alignment and that relationship. The second diamond in a unit's internal alignment would be again between the standards and the assessment evidence, but it's the granular level, the relationship to the content and the skills, who are also aligned to each other. Does the evidence have examples of the essential questions where the children actually crafted answers to them? If they do, then I can be confident that we have evidence of the why. If we do have evidence of the skills, then I can feel confident that I have internal alignment back to the standards. A question we often get when we're working with unit plans is, what's the relationship to lesson plans? A school or a teacher can try to turn one into the other. So we want to caution against that. I want to stick to the why, the what the students do with the what, and the evidence. In the same way, when I have a lesson plan, I really want to focus on the instructional technique. I need my pacing. I need my differentiation, my grouping techniques, materials, resources. So the design that we encourage is taking a unit plan and let it be the curriculum, and take a lesson plan and let it be the instructional story, and encourage faculty to use these two tools together.